Hey everybody, I'm back again for another week. I know it's been a long time that I've been doing this. Today I'm drinking a little peach iced tea White Claw. I like the iced tea White Claw, very tasty. I'm not usually a fan of peach, very mild taste, more iced tea taste than anything else. I'd like to start off today by talking about diversity and inclusion. First of all, everybody's not included in everything. It's just a matter of life. Sometimes you're not included just because you're not included. Everybody can't be included. It doesn't mean you're not included because of your skin color, your tone, your baldness, how much you drink. Sometimes people just think you're a dick and they don't want you around. But it always has to come down to race and gender if you're not included. The reason this comes up is because, a big hockey fan, as everybody knows, and here we go from Slapshot, Dave Hansen. We know that the hockey now, the NHL is promoting Pride Night, which, it's a diversity night. So I'm just curious. It's a diversity night. Now, people who fly under the LGBTQ flag makes up about 6 to 7% of our population, yet they have a Pride Night for diversity. Why is there no Black Folk Night? Now, you go to the black folk, and it's 13.5% of our population are black. I go to a hockey game, there's less than 1% of the black folk there, but we're not bringing the black folk in because it's not promoting a narrative. It's selective inclusion diversity night. It isn't really diversity and inclusion. It is to meet a narrative. And now that George Floyd is over, the new narrative is pride. The new narrative is pride. You know what I don't hear? White pride or straight pride. I'm happy to be straight pride. I'm proud of that because we wouldn't be repopulating without any straight pride, baby. That's all I'm telling you. The population would come to an end. Now, if you have any event that you could put a word in front of it, such as gay pride, such as Korean pride, such as Latino pride, all these nights, if you could put white in front of that and it's not correct, it is wrong. We are going backwards in so many areas. There are colleges now that just have dorms, the Asian dorms, the black dorms. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Once again, how would you feel if they were just white dorms? We're going in reverse. We're going in reverse. And the argument is, well, if people choose to do that, so if you choose to segregate, it's okay? I don't understand. I think I'm losing my mind, which if you ask my wife and some of my friends probably happened years ago. I'm just not sure about it. But again, everybody's not always included. Life is not equal. In fact, life is not fair and life is very unequal. The sooner you know that as a human being, the better off you're going to be. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's amazing. And then I saw this woman. She was having a debate with somebody else and she said she's a new gender. She's trigender. What the hell is the third gender? If you know it, leave it in the comments if you know what the third gender is. But part of the debate, believe it or not, is that if it's okay for naked men to read stories to children. This was a real debate. This wasn't science fiction. This wasn't the Twilight Zone. I'm going to go even further. Men should not be naked reading to children. Neither should women. Everybody reading to a child should have their damn clothes on. It's 2022. Do we need to say this? Children don't need to be in front of naked people. But this is the society. I think we're trying to make pedophilia normal. It's not normal. Why are we trying to make it normal? Why are we defending this practice? It is insane. I'm surprised I only need one drink going through these rants each week. It really is nice. But hey, listen, the Green Power Ranger, now gay. The world is fixed. Allay your fears. Everything's taken care of. Green is now gay. It's unbelievable. It really is. Then going even further, they are very concerned about the lack of diversity in the mental health field. How do we improve that? If a person wants to be in the mental health field, God bless them. I don't care what gender, what race, what religion they are. You want to be in the mental health field, go right ahead. But nothing's preventing minorities from going in this field. It's ludicrous. Once again, we're pushing a narrative. Things aren't always diverse. Things aren't always equal. That's just life. Can't we just live our lives and be good people and have a drink? I don't understand. And then we got Joe Biden. Joe Biden is on the Thanksgiving Day parade, and the reporter is on the line, and the reporter says, "Hello, Mr. President." 17 seconds go by without Joe's handlers probably waking up, saying, "Say hello, Joe. Say hello. Say hello." It's like you're on the phone, and you got your kid on the phone, and Uncle Joe calls, "Hey, Squirrel, say hi to Uncle Joe. Please say hi to Uncle Joe. Say hi to Uncle Joe." But that's what they got to do with the president these days. They got to shake him to give him answers. But when he's giving answers, he's saying things to little children of color saying, "Hey, listen, it's okay if you steal pumpkins." What? What? You just told a child of color it's okay to steal pumpkins. You know what I never hear him say? White kids steal just as good as black kids. Never heard him say that. Joe, what are you doing, man? This dementia in chief is driving us all crazy. More words from the White House. They said this is the time of the year you go out shopping. But when you go out shopping, make sure you take care of yourself. Get yourself something. Make sure you're your priority also. Me, I bought an advent calendar of whiskey, which I'll be posting on TikTok every night. I'll be drinking that whiskey every night. But the White House says take care of yourself. Don't forget yourself. Go get boosted. Best gift you could give yourself. I don't know. I got an advent calendar of whiskey that says something different. I do not concur with that statement. It's a ridiculous statement. Then, as we all know here in New York, marijuana is coming back. They're giving people the ability to sell marijuana. What was confusing to me is the people who are selling the marijuana. If you've previously been convicted of marijuana sales, you're going to be higher on the list to sell illegal marijuana. What? What? I don't understand. I mean, I guess maybe you have a clientele already? And then they're going to be putting the places you could buy marijuana in communities that have been hardest hit by marijuana arrests, which just happen to be minority communities. So let's get back further. A year or two ago when they were giving crack pipes to minority communities, now they're going to set up the marijuana shops in the minority communities. What are we doing? It's getting me so crazy I choked on my White Claw. I really don't understand all the politics. And I had a list of somebody the other day talk about Pelosi being a much better role model than Trump. Well, first of all, I don't think either one of them are good role models. I'm going to be fair about it. But if you're telling me that a criminal, tax evader, money launderer, drunken, old, incoherent hag is a good role model, you're out of your mind. I mean, I'm not want any of my kids to be like Trump either. But role models, all politicians are not. Criminals, liars, thieves, any of that thing, yes. 99% are very crooked. They shouldn't be role models for children. Especially Kamala Harris should not be a role model for any young girls. She got away the wrong way, man. And then, Twitter. So we have Alyssa Milano, who's right up there in AOC level stupidity. She has left Twitter because Elon Musk, who she loved for years, couldn't say enough nice things about him. Now he doesn't quite agree with everything she has to say. He is taking away free speech. He is limiting what people can do. He's a fascist. He's a Nazi. I don't think that she likes African Americans, to tell you the truth. But she's leaving Twitter, and she traded in her Tesla. She sold her Tesla. She sold her Tesla for a VW. Yes, a VW. VW, the company that was started by Nazis. Somebody needs a history course, but I say, She is AOC level stupid, and the only thing that gets by is her looks, same as AOC, because they are kind on the eyes. Very dumb in the head. I mean, really. Can you imagine leaving, getting your Tesla because you don't want the fascist guy with free speech, and then going out and getting yourself a car started by a Nazi company? It doesn't make any sense to me. Please explain it to me. And while you're explaining it to me, can somebody explain to me soccer? Because I don't get it. They were talking about this incredible game between England and the USA the other day. So they play 90 minutes. Now, first of all, how long is a soccer game? Because when the clock ends, there's like mystery time added. Why can't you just stop it when there's an injury and get back to it and start the clock again? I don't understand. It was riveting and exciting. There were 4 shots. They played 98 minutes of soccer. There were 4 shots. 4. I don't know. Maybe that's the reason why it's not catching on in the USA like it is the other countries. We have other things to do here to capture our attention. I don't know. Please, somebody explain it to me. Leave it in the comments. Please, I beg of you. I don't understand. Then we had the mayor of D.C. come out the other day defending a carjacker. She defended a carjacker. So a carjacker steals a guy, gunpoint, from a well-known doctor. And then the carjacker hits the doctor dies, gets run over by his own car. And she's defending the carjacker. She says, well, to be honest, the intent probably wasn't to run him over and kill him. You committed a crime. It should be murder. I don't understand any of this. I don't understand the leniency, any of it. And you know what else I don't understand? To push for me to eat bugs. You know who's eating salted ants and edible crickets? Mental patients. Mental patients and vegans. I don't understand. You know what? Give me a steak. Give me a steak. You know why we eat steak? Because they're easy to kill. It's the food chain. We're at the top. Not eating an ant. You dare me, pay me some money, I'd give it a shot. But come on, man. Give me a break. As we know, Christmas is coming up and Angry Mac. This year, I do not have any money for gifts. I'm working with very limited funds. I just moved my out and I'm an aspiring artist. I do not want to get anyone gifts. I don't have the money for it, as I previously said, but I am a loss. I am going to feel very bad. Should I draw them pictures? No, don't draw pictures. Don't draw pictures. They don't want your pictures. You may think it's nice. They don't want them. You're better off just saying, hey, listen, guys, I just moved. Don't have the money right now. I'm not going to get gifts this year. You know what? Or get a bottle of wine for when you go over there. Say, guys, listen, I'm sorry, I can't do it. Do not draw pictures. Nobody wants it. You're not an 8-year-old in your first grade class in art making pictures for the family. Don't do it. People will understand. They love you. Maybe. Now, listen, do me a favor. Can we please spread this out? I'm at 52 followers. I want to get to 100. Share. If you're on Twitter, retweet it. Subscribe. Leave a comment. Hit the like button. Help me out here. Because the more you look at this and the more it's watched, the more people see it. And it goes up for me. Now, most of all, most important, go find somebody you love. Tell them you love them. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. Appreciate what you have because you don't know if it's going to be gone tomorrow. I can't wait for the next couple of weeks. Christmas time is my favorite time of year. And next week, I'll already be 4 whiskey. I think 5 whiskeys in maybe. I think the 5th is next Sunday. Cheers, everybody. Love you.